So in continuing with the Mediterranean theme for the week, I'm going to be making a Turkish-spiced beef over rice with a tomato cucumber salad and like a lemony dill sauce. So I got a yellow onion, 2 cloves of garlic, a lemon, a Roma tomato, a Persian cucumber, some dill. I've also got some feta cheese and like 3/4 of a cup of rice, just some white rice. Besides that, I'm gonna need some sour cream, a couple ounces, and I had to get a Turkish spice blend for this. The first thing I'm gonna do is cook the white rice. So I have about 3/4 of a cup of white rice, and I went ahead and washed it and drained it first, and I added a cup of water. And I put it on high, brought it to a boil. Once it was boiling, then I put it down to low and I covered it. And it's gonna cook for about 15 minutes. And while the rice is cooking, then I'm gonna go ahead and cut and dice the onions and tomatoes and cucumbers and chop the garlic. And I'll make the cucumber and tomato salad and the lemony dill sauce. Okay, so I cut the onion in half and I diced it into small pieces. I diced the tomato and the cucumber. I also finely chopped the garlic, and I picked some of the fronds from the dill and I finally chopped that here, probably about 1 to 2 tablespoons worth. So all I have to do now is zest the lemon, just a little pile of that. And then I'll quarter the lemon as well. So I just finished making the lemony dill sauce as well as the tomato cucumber salad. And they actually taste pretty damn good, both of them. So in the small bowl, I put about 2 ounces of sour cream, and I took the lemon zest and put it in there, half of the chopped dill, and a little pinch of garlic. I started with a tablespoon of water, and then I added a little bit more until it had a drizzling consistency, and I added salt and pepper to flavor. Here in this medium bowl, I added the tomatoes as well as the cucumber, and 2 of the lemon wedges. I squeezed all the juice from it. I used a large drizzle of avocado oil. You can use olive oil. I also used half of the remaining chopped dill, and I seasoned it with salt and pepper. So I added a drizzle of olive oil to this pan. I put it on medium-high heat, and I added the diced onion first. I also seasoned it with salt and pepper, and I'm gonna cook it for about 4 or 5 minutes while I stir it until it gets nice and soft and lightly brown. So first I added the garlic to the browned onions, let that become fragrant for a little bit. After that, I added half a pound of ground beef, and then I seasoned it all with a Turkish-Spiced blend. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that cook. And it's starting to smell really good. Okay, so after about 4 to 5 minutes of the ground beef cooking, it looks nice and browned, and I've tasted it already. It tastes awesome, but I did need to add a little bit of salt and pepper, so just season it accordingly. And the rice is actually just now finished too, so I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit before I begin plating everything. Okay, so once the rice was done, I added about a tablespoon of butter to it and some salt and pepper to season it up. I fluffed the rice up, and then I drained the beef, some of the oil out the beef, and I added that. I drained a little bit of the oil out of the tomato and cucumber salad, added that on top, added the feta cheese, and on top of that was the lemony dill sauce. And I added, to garnish, a little bit of the extra dill that I had left over with the lemon wedge. And there you have it.